Tell you what, she's beautiful out here in the best city in the world, Clarendon Street. How good does it look?
Magnificent.
And inside here, we've got the best in the business. Brian, thank you, Brian. And in beautiful shape last night, too. Just absolutely tearing the Legends game to shreds.
Timmy Watson there, too.
Hey, it did a very nice job, too.
Oh, not
at
bad.
One stage, I loved how he said at one stage, Campbell, I think it had the 8th kicked on him. And Tim just said, I hope Mal's not watching. This is embarrassing for the whole Brown family. And it was. Damo's here, Bill's here, and Duck just in.
Just in.
Not long in.
We've had a word.
We sorted him out.
I was trying to be a bit terse, but...
we're going to come up with some sort of penalty today.
Exactly.
So, we're going to think of something for you to do.
All right.
As a result of your lateness today.
Thanks for that.
All right. I'll tell you what we did during the week, and that's headed to Upwey, Tacoma, and it was an amazing night up there. Full house.
Why did we head up there?
We head up there for the ultimate Cashie to help them raise funds to pay off the debt on their amazing new facility. They won the competition, of course.
Yeah.
And so up we headed. It was basically the 5 of us. That was it.
No Ash Chua?
No, Chua didn't front.
Where was Chew?
We don't know what happened to him.
They promoted him at the club.
Jim, you got there 1 hour before us because we're on a bus.
Not quite an hour, but
And
40 minutes.
So you went in, did you?
No, I did some work in the car. Oh, Bill!
You sat
I
in the car.
needed to do some work.
You
an hour.
asked Jim.
I needed to do some emails and some returning, some business.
Never seen a person avoid people
like him who sat in the car for 45 minutes.
And what about he demanded a green room for one. And he just, during all the breaks, refused to go and talk and have a photograph with the people.
And why did we have party pies and sausage rolls and he had seafood?
That's it. That's it.
That's him.
Bill.
Aloof.
Bill.
Aloof one.
I'm A grade. I've told you that. And there's a certain way to treat him at that level.
You could have gone in and said, "G'day, I'm Jim," and had a drink with him before we got there, but no.
I did all that. But I'll tell you what we've got now, and this is a man who claimed, Bristle, that he was the president of the club. We went through the whole night thinking we're dealing with the main man. And then right at the end, the president came in and said, "Thanks for that, boy." We didn't know who he was.
Exactly.
Speaker Dane, who joins us now. Dane, welcome.
Hello, boys. How you going?
Why didn't you tell us you were the president?
I reckon at the start of the night I said I was a past president.
No, you didn't say past.
So what is your title, Dane?
Prize winner, Bill.
Just a prize winner.
How'd we ended up? How's it all ended up?
Oh, boys, it was you've left a real lasting impression on the people of Upwey. It was a very memorable night, mate. One that will be etched in our memories for a very long time.
Well,
Can't thank yous enough.
They were overwhelmed with the amount of stories that Duck told.
He left some of his best work off the microphone.
I like it.
Now, how much was raised, mate? Because magnificent facilities out there. How much on the night?
We've just calculated it just a tick over 32,000, boys.
Oh, it's nice. Good. So how long would that normally take you to raise, Don't?
Oh, you're looking at a good 5, 6, maybe 7 years of fundraising for that. Especially, it's put a massive dent in our debt, and one that'll be thankful for forever.
No, well,
32,000.
we can probably
Brian.
come back next year, and we might get a little
envelope.
Bill, I don't know if you noticed this, Dane.
I don't think I'll be invited.
We tried to sneak a story out of Bill, the legendary lacquer band, and Dane, he refused to tell it because there was no cash in it for him.
There was 4 or 5 times, I reckon, it was asked for the lacquer band, and he just give us nothing on it.
Oh. Do you even know the story, Dane? Do you actually know the story?
It is Tony Shaw's story, though, isn't it?
Oh, 100%, yes.
Stuff, Dane.
100%.
I would have forgotten it anyway, and you...
We're going to get to that in just a moment. So how did you think everyone went, Dane? What was your rating of the boys on the night?
I've just got a little critique here, boys, if you can give it 5 minutes or so. I'll start, if I can, start with the skipper, BT.
Yes, BT, Bristol Brian.
First class, arrives at 5 o'clock, parks the big Chrysler in car park.
Toyota
Land Cruiser.
Which is usually reserved for Andrew Peterson, who the building's named after. Sets up his little cash urn, the speakers. I do hope Harrison got the folding there.
There was cash in
Oh.
He kicks the night off with a quick $500 grab on the quiz. Some great stories. Great stories. The 100-goal story was sensational. Smashed the auction for us. We got six and a bit thousand in the auction. and finish with a bit of roaming brine. So it's an A+ for the skipper.
Oh, an A+. Nice.
Oh, there you
A+.
go. This will be interesting.
JB.
For me.
Yes.
Yes.
JB,
Yes.
trending, global.
That's it.
You looked a little uncomfortable, Jim, at the start.
Yes, he did.
In the surroundings.
Well,
doesn't like people.
There were women glaring at me.
By
I've had it all my life.
the way, this sounds like this has been written for you.
He hates people. You got to remember, he doesn't like people.
Settled in beautifully in the end. He kept fat on the right track and smashed it in the end, JB. An A for you as well.
Hey,
Oh,
no plus, just an A.
This has been
That's
written
nice.
for you.
Well done.
Damo, what a smart up. Just dressed to the nines. Looked fantastic. Didn't hold back with the news breaking items.
Oh, yeah.
He held court in Nebraska with about half a dozen of us for a good 5 minutes.
Nebraska.
I got stuck in there, Jim. It was a cute.
It was, and don't worry about all the coaches who don't like your purple. Up A for you also.
Oh,
mate.
giving him an A.
Yes, Billy.
Controversial.
Yep.
Billy, not only are you the king of the Geelong, you're now the king of Upwey, Bill.
Yes, I would.
You got right around the people, mate. It was fantastic. After I give you a little critique, and I'll give you a little critique in the green room about your 2 hours on the rush hour earlier in the day.
Yes.
You bounced back beautifully and delivered, mate. Your story is about the wheel. Giving old mate chompers up the front of him straight. He loved that booty. We usually refer to him as the homeless one, but he loved that.
Homeless one.
And just keep an eye out for old Tez, Mad Tez behind the bar, mate. He just might come looking for you.
That was a tattoo guy.
He wasn't happy, Bill.
He had eyes rolling.
He's a mad Geelong supporter and he loves me, doesn't
No,
he?
he
Doesn't he, don't?
Yeah, he did in the end, mate. You got him in the end. A+ for you too,
A+,
Bill.
Bill. Oh, don't.
Which leaves us with.
That's the only A+ I've ever got.
Yeah,
Ever.
you
In
won't get
school.
another one either. Don't.
Duck. Now I love you, Duck. You're the king,
Hang on,
Duck.
I've heard this.
This is
The
the
greatest-
this is the penalty, Duck.
The greatest footballer of my generation.
Oh, thanks.
Any generation.
Unfortunately, as I said earlier, some of your best work was left off the microphone. Didn't the women come for you with the meet and greet sections? My missus in particular, I hadn't even got home and she'd already changed her Facebook profile picture to you and her.
Oh, no.
Talk about some expectations I've got to live up to now. But it was great to have you, legend, but it's a D for me.
That's a fail, Duck.
That's a pass. That's a pass.
A D for Duck.
D plus.
D for Duck.
BT reckons a C's a fail, so D's definitely a fail.
Is that D for duck?
D's, don't bother turning up again.
There was one low light though, boys.
Oh, no.
Sure.
Oh, Ash.
The people's statistician, no show. Turn it up, Jew, man. What else did you have to do? Sell some fridges or fix some fridges?
Dane, I saw him. He was promoted on the flyer, wasn't he? That he had at the club there.
Certainly was. He certainly was. But he better watch his spot for. Was he old mate? Was it Ewan or Evan who reeled off that All Australian team off the top of his
Ethan.
head?
Ethan.
Yeah.
Ethan. Jeez, I'll tell you what. He just might have Chew covered. He
might,
could be a new stats man.
Does Trevor Keogh remember being there?
He wasn't happy with his old side, was he?
No, he wasn't.
Sensational, boys. Sensational. Story of the night. The Billy's Wheel story was the story of the night, I thought.
Well, we're going to get to that next.
forgot half.
Dane, don't worry.
Hey, Bill, I'm actually happy with the D.
He did need considerable prompting.
I thought I should have got an E.
Hey, well done, Dane. It was a
well
great night. We really loved being out there.
Yeah, it was great.
Can't thank you enough, boys.
Beauty, Dane.
Dane.
Thanks,
Well
mate.
done. And I did say this on the rush hour when we got back the next day, Bill.
What?
If you're ever looking to put a night like that together, there's only one man you go to.
Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
Brian told me so.
Because not only will he set you up with the audio equipment and it'll work and it'll be he'll then run it. And military precision.
He obviously
too.
charges for the
I think
audio.
he's the only one that came out of it with a little bit of
But
folding.
on time.
On time, military precision.
He does
and
the auction, does it
the
very,
auction.
very well.
He'll then roam on the ground for you with the questions.
And shuts them down if they get a bit smart,
If anyone
Alecky.
tries to get a bit too, he's out there. So I'm telling
Yeah,
you now, if
very
you're putting
good.
anything like that together, there's one. It's a one-stop shop.
Brian.
He'll also assemble a talent,
Well, don't bother ringing.
and also just make sure that the rest is sorted out with him. Right, we'll just get ourselves to a break because next we are going to play for the people who weren't able to get there.
Stay tuned.
This is funny.
Bill's story about doing the wheel on the footy show, which was A+ according to Dane.
It was.